And for more than a week now, families worried about coronavirus, especially heading into this holiday, turning to last-minute testing to try to put themselves at ease. But all new tonight at 6, some people are preying on those fears and not delivering what they promise in the middle of a pandemic.
ABC 15 investigator Joe Ducey with an inside look at why so many people may be getting negative results when they actually have the virus.
It's a busy day outside a Scottsdale health clinic. Dozens of people getting a finger prick, a test for active COVID infection. But what they don't know are the serious concerns about the test and the person giving it.
I think that this woman is playing a dangerous game.
Andrea Danis is a psychology teacher at Chaparral High School in Scottsdale. She thought she'd been exposed to COVID in the classroom.
I had a really bad headache and I had the chills and a sore throat.
Danis got a COVID swab test at the district's recommended clinic, but she wanted quicker results. Was it flu? Could she go back to school? She found a woman known in the district for giving rapid test results.
She pricked my finger and took a little bit of my blood, put it in what looks like a little pregnancy test, and she kind of waited. Within 3 minutes, she said, "Oh, you're negative."
Negative, no active COVID. But a day later, results came back from her previous swab test.
My results were positive. I have every textbook COVID symptom there is.
The negative test was done by a business called 360 Care, and the tester, Mackenzie Eastman.
Yeah, that's her.
The same woman giving COVID tests to all the people we saw this day.
I would have exposed, at least 100 people had I gone to school on Monday.
Concerned about inaccurate testing, Danis complained to the Scottsdale Unified School District.
These allegations are very troubling.
District Governing Board member Jan Michael Greenberg says it's the second allegation in a month involving 360 Care. The other allegation may be even more troubling. It involves being able to buy negative test results for students who were never tested.
Somebody would give you a piece of paper that says you have tested for COVID and you have tested negative. Both of those allegations are troubling.
Is there any way just to get a negative test? Back at the clinic, as a potential client, I ask if I can buy a negative COVID result and not take the test. Do I have to go through the process? Is there any way to use?
Yeah, I can't legally. I'll lose my license.
Are you a nurse? That's what teacher Dana says she was told. We found no Arizona nursing license for Mackenzie Eastman.
No, I'm a physician's assistant.
We couldn't find that Arizona license either. Greenberg says Scottsdale Unified isn't in a position to investigate. Instead, they sent the allegations to the Arizona Attorney General's office. That office tells us they consider the allegations serious. We are doing everything we can to get to the bottom of it. Meanwhile, 360 Care continues to take blood and test for active COVID infection. But is it even the right test? What kind of test is it? That information isn't listed on its website or in patient paperwork. Again, posing as a potential client, I'm told it's an IgG test. So active COVID?
Correct, within a 48-hour of exposure.
I'm assured the blood test will detect active COVID. Wrong, says this Mayo Clinic expert.
There is no test that I can do off of my blood to detect active COVID-19.
Elitza Thiel is director of the Infectious Diseases Serology Laboratory at Mayo. She says the IgG-IgM test used by 360 Care is an antibody test for past infection, not current.
You could be falsely negative at the time of testing.
She says only swab tests detect current infection, which could be why the test showed positive for Danis, while the others showed negative.
It's a prime example of why we cannot and should not use antibody tests to detect active infection.
With all of these people being tested in Scottsdale, it was time to get some answers. My name's Joe Ducey. I got a cameraman here. I'm with ABC 15 in Phoenix. But she didn't want to talk.
I don't want to speak with you.
You did you give them negative tests, though, so they could stay in school? Asked about the teacher's negative results, but she was actually positive.
I don't know who that is.
Then testing was stopped for this day.
It's too late for me. My main concern right now is that other people do not fall prey to this and they get legitimate testing and legitimate testing results.
After that, I did reach out to the business. They stand by their testing and say we made false accusations but would not clarify. Scottsdale Unified has not sent out a warning, but Greenberg thinks it may be a good idea to warn parents how to find a COVID testing site. I'm investigator Joe Ducey, ABC 15, Arizona.